last Monday, not last week, to 4s.
Yeah, I know. We're still somehow in this rhythm of that was last week, but yeah, it definitely was only a couple days ago. So maybe Vitality have had the time to go through this again, as of course Afi and Delyun, the coaching staff for Vitality, have been working very hard to get them back in shape. And Chaos is trying their best themselves. I mean, the strategies that they were using on Theme Park definitely showed that they were ready for it. And a lot of those strats actually extend pretty well into a map like Border. Border has turned more into open up walls, make sure that you're projecting power outside of the site, especially if playing Armory, for example, rather than what it was in the past, where you were a lot more turtly, you relied on more reinforcements, you relied on more meta windows, for example. So there's Thatcher Capital you mentioned. There's Mute and Valkyrie is the last ban. Not surprising at all there in terms of bans, but the Mute is a big op ban. That's for sure. Very rare one, to say the least. Again, fantastic. Vitality have all the utility for it, but look at Bernoulli's. Oh my, we're inside of the small desk or armor desk. You can play it from this hallway here. Goga will connect with a grenade onto Vito. I think it's going to slow down for just a second.
Drop the bomb diffuser.
There's another kill from Vitality, or rather from Red Groove, as he takes out Goga. Down goes Renewals, and it's a 3v2 now, still favoring Chaos.
10 seconds to go.
They're very much firmly in the driver's seat, and they'll get the last 2 kills as well. They'll take the very first round. Vitality just looking lost and walking into this very far back defense that was established by Chaos.
So they're trying to find these awkward angles for attackers to take engagements through, but the grenade perfectly bounced over from Ride. Say goodnight, Chate. That was, yeah, that was definitely predicted and timed wonderfully from Vitality. The grenade landing exactly on the mark. You're gonna want to walk in, but I believe that Clyde trick was just set a bit too far for them to deal with. Secretly is gonna get the kill on Astigi as you're now trying to take control of Armory. And finally, here comes the cavalry. Soft destruction everywhere for Vitality. Between the sledge and a buck, nothing will be left downstairs. You would love to have a couple nitro cells, but unfortunately you lost the operators that were bringing you all that utility. And this is a great time for Vitality to set up and go in for the push. Unfortunately, the grenade doing a bit of team damage there. And Vito being off of the site might prove detrimental to Vitality if they don't do anything about him anytime soon.
Now, and this is where the real cut and thrust is going to come, and the push that will have to happen from Vitality. But if they don't have the coverage that they really want, they might end up getting gunned down as they try to enter on in. There's 4 frag grenades that are on the board for Vitality. 6 actually make that. And there's another one that gets tossed down. Diffuser being attempted. Goga looks like he'll actually be able to get away with it as nobody's watching. There's Hungry with some coverage. And Chaos had gotten a pick just a couple seconds ago, but it's answered back. Diffuser down makes it more challenging for both Renewals and Vitaline, as Renewals has been a standout performer for Chaos, but his position has been given away. That's an absolute bit of desperation from the Maestro there, and Renewals looking to the left when there was his opponent to the right. You have no information. You don't know exactly where you're going to go. He looked the wrong way actually as well, but Chaos is foregoing that and going with a very similar composition to last time.
Yeah, and I'm not a fan of this engagement. So many walls, but it's going to be thrown, it's going to be missed, and Goga's waiting for the call to go in and plant. That's basically what he does all day, every day. So Chaos are maneuvering and putting themselves in post-plant positions, at least in ways where they can deny it, but Bibu's going to fire on all cylinders and find secretly, and Diffuser in the meantime is going to get set. Hungry will take down Shate as well, as all is being lost here for Chaos, and Red Groove finds himself the last alive. More damage done to him as explosive fire in, and Hungry is going to rattle off the L85 and finds the connection. Chaos losing the site again. Seems like time is not only the, not by Vitality. They're going to be running with limited information, but as long as they're cornering Chaos, that's okay. Goga will take down Renewals. As Vito and Shadow have taken a decent chunk of damage themselves. They'll force here Vito back down to customs and bait it in. Vride will confirm the kill and a huge advantage for Vitality.
Giving up early picks unnecessarily, having your smoke barge out this front door, getting very aggressive. This is Chaos just trying to take the fight to Vitality and losing. That's all it is. And they're doing so largely without any information. That smoke that ran out didn't have a drone up, or rather, if you have a Mozzie on the board, you wouldn't have had a drone up. Didn't have any intel up. Didn't have a Valk cam up. Obviously, Valk is banned. You have nothing up. for you to be able to call off of. Either the operators that you need are banned or you're not using them. And he decides to just run out the door, and Smoke obviously could be so much more effective at being able to stave off a push from Armory. Chaos is just getting really aggressive and frankly very sloppy here. Vitality don't even really need to play that well. Vitality just need to sit and wait and let Chaos come to them because they're serving their own deaths up right now on a silver platter.
What is this? Run out from Red Groove. He's spotted. They don't even need to try to deal with him here as the advantage is fully for the attackers. They don't even know if he doesn't even know where they're at. There's the headshot from Hungry. He'll take down Red Groove, the second one for him. And in the meantime, the diffuser is being planted. God bless Hungry. God bless the squad. Goga is wasting no time getting that diffuser down on the floor, and Shate is left with no utility and all info on him. Goga with the finisher inside of CCTV. Vitality again forcing their way through Chaos.
They might be able to, you might be able to crouch in there. Keep in mind that if it's close enough to the ground, you can crouch walk through, and that, I think, is the intended goal here. I don't know if that Yokai drone has been spotted, but with 30 seconds left, a frag grenade from Hungry will connect onto Secretly. Another one gets tossed in. Might have been hit by an ADS. We don't exactly know. It's not immediately evident. That first frag comes in really late, and it's a swing from Sandwich. Right underneath, though, is Bibu, and he knows he's lost the floor. Downs one. He gets the confirmed kill, pistol out, and Vitality is full control of the site. But it's a retake up the main stairs. Two members of Chaos will try to barge on in through Metal Detector. They've got tons of pings because there's still a Yokai up. Plant is being attempted. Cannot be finished off, though, as Shate gets downed, and then he's removed from action. Renewal's now in a 1v3. He's down below. He's still got lots of pings. There's, once again, no IQ up. The same lineup continuously ran from Vitality, working very well, but Renewal's position is given away. As he shoots from down below, they know they've got him isolated. Essentially, they've quarantined him on that first floor and practicing good social distancing as every single member of Vitality. They are more than 6 feet away from each other, and Renewals is 6 feet away from them. Down they go as he's shot in the back from Bibu, and Vitality will claim their 4th round in a row, where you will struggle the most as attackers to take because, well, you need that part to immediately transition towards a possible plan. This Echo could be as good as dead as Shate gets spotted out, and there goes the drone as Bibu can't control his gun. Oh, what a beautiful shot from Shate. Long range assault. He loses half of his HP. And I mean, Customs does also always end up being a site that once you get control of the monitors upstairs, monitors and security, you can start to deal some significant damage. But Red Groove catches Goga looking to the side. There's 2 other members of Vitality right nearby, and they're just getting absolutely shredded by its unpredictability, and the round is over. All right. Well, everybody was lined up in Chaos' spot in very different angles that I don't think Vitality had the wherewithal to drone out. They just simply didn't know where people were and are.
So there's the combat. Oh, Vito's gonna win out against Bibu in the drop, but he takes so much damage in that engagement. I don't know if the Legion was even expecting the bug to be so close up. There's the run out, and there's the confirmation. Secretly is down, and that's, well, your only
out their hard breach, right? And you've now basically got Armory wall, as long as it hasn't been opened up, in really good spot for you to just simply hang on. Additionally, now that you've lost both members of Chaos in terms of Vito and Secretly, that floor is going to be a little bit safer. Ash still has 1 piece of utility left, and there's only the possibility of 4 drones that could be in play, but there goes Shate, so it sure seems like Chaos are not droning. Even if they've got them at their disposal, there's still a minute left. They really could be on drone here, but instead you'll just have Renewals walk in and take the head off of
forced into 90. Zofia opening up the sidewall here from Office, entering into the site, and the angle is perfectly held here by Bride. He falls off of it, though, and just the wrong moment. Maybe, yes, it's the Ash of Renewals that wins the gunfight, and Hungary around the corner getting the information. Shotgun in hand for the finisher on the Ash, all onto Red Groove. He has the shotgun, and he's gonna force the gunfight. Oh, and the gunfight is all Red Groove. The RG-15 is more than enough in Chaos. Secure the round out of nowhere. All you had to do was just sit back, and Red Groove knew it was about needs information from his teammates, and you see Chaos have lost a lot of drones so far, so they gotta be careful as Goga will find one on Red Groove, but Shate with the immediate refrag on the head of Goga. There's the Ash turning the corner, but it's Hungry ready with the SMG-11, and now Chaos are turning their attention to that top floor, but it's too little too late. Vitality have pretty much successfully held on to this, as all they gotta do is just sit tight. Secretly down below, Shakti's gonna move in. He knows that there's somebody lurking inside of Archives, but He doesn't know what to do against them, and the shield is just blocking. There's the Goyo shield being popped, and a lot of damage done to Secretly. Stigi will confirm the kill Bride with one more, but Chate is able to find a kill of his own on Bride. How much of an effect will this have? I don't think much, to be honest. 3 players left. They know exactly where he is, and he runs the corner right into the shotty from Hungry. Hits with the M59. Vitality now leading the way.
Hungry bouncing back, I think, admirably.
He's gonna get, and the sledge firing all the way here. Vito and spotted Renewals using his rifle. Very smartly done there. He's gonna check the half wall, and there's no way sitting. So it's just utility kind of protruding. You know it's the Goyo. It's so frustrating. Ah! Stop moving! Stayed still for a second there. The Goyo is just still looking down. Goga is gonna walk out finally, and a lot of damage has been done to Secretly with the TCSG. At least right now, Vitality with 3 players versus the 4 and low HP, and Secretly might be able to bring this one back. But Red Groove and Shate are poised to bring this one to Chaos' side, and unfortunate for Bride as the TCSG does not connect with Vito. There is the SMG-11 for Vito coming up last minute on the staircase.
Are used, or a breaching round, but nobody's there. That's 2 pieces of utility that are expended by Chaos that a drone could have been successful on. And well, I mean, there's still plenty of drones on the map right now. It looks like Shate and Renewals both haven't taken any of their pocket yet. Unless there was a mute jammer, a pest in play, you don't have to. I could understand it, but there's no mute jammer on the board because mute is banned, and there's no pest that would stop that breach hole that's now been made. So I'm very confused by Chaos here, and they seem to be stalling out. First pick is going to go to Vito, or rather had gone to Chaos, but now you see another that comes out, this time on a Vito. It's an answer back from Chaos, and they don't have a lot of time left. Only 20 seconds. They'll barge on in through the smoke. C4 connects. There goes Renewals. 3v3. Secretly getting the plant down. Members of Vitality starting to funnel on in. Shate will pick up 3 big kills on the round, looking for another as there's constant pings going down to the feet of Bibu. He takes the head off of Shate. Great shot by him. There's another person lined up in that position. He knows it, but he cannot outduel Secretly. And we're all tied up. We're going to need all 12 rounds. There's still possibility for a winner here, as one of these teams will sit on match point at the conclusion of the next round. But Chaos
after one another, so pressure is on for these 2 teams. A tiny mistake can cause just a catastrophic failure, as Goga will be the first one. Fell to Stigi, refrags, double tapping on to Vito, but it's going to get dropped on the floor in the meantime, I believe by Secretly there, spraying through the wall, and will not get picked up anytime soon inside a fountain. There's the finisher onto Stigi from the Zofia that just came into archives for just a moment, and finding today is Renewals. So site is getting opened up as walls are going to get breached with Hungry, at least getting a refrag on Renewals and slowing things down for a bit of chaos. But this top floor is pretty much lost for Vitality.
The Jaeger has to swing at that point because Bibu's only way down is going to be the hatch that may or may not be opened up. On a ventilation workshop defense, teams usually do open her up, so it wouldn't be too surprising. There goes the bulletproof camera that was very intently watching the members of Chaos do their work from above, secretly getting the bomb down, or the diffuser down, by the bomb site, and there goes 2 members of Chaos, 3 members of Chaos, all members of Chaos. All right, well, Vitality, oh my, they were on such a deficit, and they managed to earn that one by Chaos just getting a little too hasty and getting caught with their pants down in the post plant.
I don't even know what happened there. Just in 3 seconds, everybody fell apart from Chaos. So there's some Nomad air jabs that have been put down, and Red Groove is doing his job well. Shot is going to enter into archives and watching very closely as Renewal is going to find Stigi and then fall back into ventilation for just a second. A big kill here on the Mira, specifically because you're losing that nitro cell, which would have been awesome to use as the round gets late. 2 more should be normally left with Bride and Hungry. The shields are everywhere as breach charges will go off and destroy a lot of what's left really of the sites and open more holes for the attackers to use. But again, look at the CCTV. It's so difficult. And a 1-on-1 trade between Secretly and Goga, but Vito will walk in. Red Groove will find another one. This is looking a lot more like a trade and a 6-6 tie at the end of the day, as Bride is the last man alive. He's got a nitro cell with no support whatsoever. This was not the site to go for, if you ask me. And there's the last kill. Vitality is going to bag that pizza and take it home. Oh my, Chaos is going to tie it 6-6.
And like I said, statistically or stats-wise, if you look at the standings, this is in large part a major loss for Vitality.
Yep.
Chaos entered the day in 6th. They were presently 7th. They pick up